All right, so this is the July 3rd Friday special because the markets are closed. If you're seeing this, I'm recording this on the 1st, just in case there's anything crazy that happens in the next couple days. But, yo, can we go back to these QQQ prices? Like, what do I gotta do? But, yo, let me make sure this works. Uh, no, don't want to work. Okay, let's try the 6th. Okay, maybe the 6 will work. Sorry, I apologize. Let's look. Let's make sure it's playing out. All right, looks like replay's working. So let's go back. All right, so let's look at the maps. So this was post taco, I believe. Yeah. So here's the taco. I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember though. So if we look, lots of call buyers, lots of call buyers. 6605, big inflection point on the SPX, the SPOOs. Looks like there's a big gap down. Maybe. See, play one more minute. Okay, I don't know why Atlas isn't lining up with this. But I mean, spies, like if we push these top two nodes in the money, we're going to rip. But I mean, it looks like we got to hold this 586 on Qs. Like 584 is the floor. You could definitely long 584 on Qs, especially with this dark pool. I guess not. So it looks like the floor is now 656 on SPY. So yeah, that holds. Really hold this dark pool on SPY. Honestly, I'm going to give it like 5 minutes. I got no context at all. Okay. I mean, there's the ceiling on SPY 657. You could have shorted that. I want to see like a... Yeah, it's just hard to like recap a day where I have basically no context. But SPY is this massive peak orgy almost. But I mean, if all of this is in the money, you're going to see some SPY tomfoolery. But I definitely think like if you get 654 to long off of, that'd be nice. SPX reject this node a little bit. Okay, so they rolled back the ceiling up to... They rolled back the node up to SPY 657. So here, I don't know why SPXW and this is up 40 points. It's so confusing. But I really don't know. But I mean, if it's looking like SPY's at the ceiling, right? So SPY's at the ceiling. Q's nearing the ceiling. Like if you get this 590 and then the SPY dark pool, that's shortable, in my opinion. Like the desert's mist. All right, so here we go. Here's the 590. Got me in this kind of an air pocket. This says 6605, but this says 6570. Based on the heat maps, this 590 is a short. Boom. There's your news candle. Absolute nuke. Absolute nuke. Holy, what a short from the kid. Yeah, so boom, you have your ceiling here. Then they roll it down to 588. Boom, they absolutely nuked these upper nodes on SPY. Absolutely nuked the SPY dark pool too. So you want to see a sell through 588 here? Boom. Okay, boom. Holy, must have been a news candle. Iran just got Strait of Hormuz. They tried to fit a orca whale through the Strait of Hormuz. Okay. So boom, trim some off in the SPY level. I mean, 588 is still the ceiling on Qs, so you got a couple runners. But I mean, this still looks like the ceiling is 658 on SPY. Maybe not. I don't really know why it's not respecting 658. I really don't know why SPX and 6th of April. Yeah, I really don't know. I guess I'm basically just trading SPY on Qs. But I mean, like, the SPY dark pool is rejecting this Qs at a dark pool. I mean, 588 and 658 might be the floor. They look kind of ceiling-y. But again, this is like peak news trading time. Yeah, so they start to fade out this Qs node. I don't know if you saw it. That was insane. So boom, Q's strong, 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 supportive. Oh, it's fading out. Oh, 590 is getting stronger. And QQQ is the new Ayatollah. I mean, SPX, like, I don't know. This is rage bait. But, yeah, so spies at the ceiling, Q's it. Like, they fade out this node, and then boom. We're still in these large Pika stacks. So, again, you're just, like, trying to look for where to short, in my opinion. Small little retrace. Possibly short down to 586. Unless they slide in the 587. Okay, there's the 586. So look, 590, bang, short, trim into the SPY node, pop back up SPY, ceiling, plus dark pool, short it back down, boom. Coming back in, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to trim some on the 657, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's a reversal. It just looked too pumpy. But again, just be careful, because like this 658 has got this Optimus Prime node, 658. Could sell an antivirus to somebody living without a computer. But yeah, just like they keep fading out this 587 node. It's really not that strong. This 588's gone though. Let's look at the lower node. Is the lower node there? So yeah, this 584 has been mean reversion all session. So boom up, down, up, down. So maybe we get a nice little pump up this 590. Just kidding. Fire me, I guess. Get this guy off. Get this guy off recaps. But like all this positive gamma is just so chop worthy. Yeah, like this is ridiculous. But again, this looks like the 657. Like this 657 continually gets stronger. So this is gonna be sticky, and then whichever side breaks, it's gonna break big. I mean, unless that's just a massive overshoot. It looks like 656 becomes the floor though, so they might pump this. Like still 590, like I just stated, even though like this is basically peak war times. So I mean, they start popping in the 660 up here. We're gonna pump. We're gonna pump. We're gonna pump. Maybe 590, so I don't look like totally stupid. But again, like 587 is getting stronger as we speak, or as I speak. But like just 658 is like tug of war. But eventually, I feel like we're gonna hold this 587. We're gonna see like a tape bomb or something and pump. Okay, so 587. We're still just playing hacky sack with this node. Spies still at a ceiling like this, just gonna keep projecting. But Q's looks pretty strong. I still think we could get a pump to 590. Kind of have this reverse rug on SPY up to like 660. That'd be nice. Oh? Nah, 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 nah. Got Timu glitch, bro. They fade out this SPX node. SPY node should catch this? No? Maybe there's more news. Yeah, they like playing hacky sack with this node. And there was the war news. This is nuts. I forgot how nuts trading war was. Again, 586, like, just doesn't hold. Dark pool, small rejection. Wait, hold up. Okay, so here, which node was this? 655. So you get this like negative node on SPY. So you can get a nice little recheck up to 656 with the dark pool, but I don't even know if it'll hold. Okay, so it ends up holding. But like there's this negative node, so there's basically a change in price action here. So it goes from mean reversion to like heavily volatile wikis. So you get this nice little wick. Reclaim this floor. Bounce off the dark pool. And I mean like 587 looks strong on Qs. I don't really know if you can break to the 586. I mean, I guess you do. But you have this massive magnet at 591. Again, If this is true, I don't know if this is true or not. If the 6605 is here, I don't know if this is correct. But if this is your true node on SPX, like be careful. That's a massive ceiling. Okay, rejecting that. Rejecting a 658 on SPY. Still just positive gamma on Qs. Massive ceiling forming on SPY. Could see a massive dumper. But again, 585 Qs is your floor. So you have the ceiling and you have a floor, so you're just expecting whipsaw. Pump up, nuke it down. Okay, they do also, they kind of slip in this floor on Qs. But still, SPY's at the ceiling. It does not look like we're going above 658. You have this massive rug below for 3 points on SPY. Holy bro. Overshoot of doom. Got Tony Stark himself buying shares on SPY at 658. But I mean, this is something I really haven't seen much, but they kind of put in the node here on Atlas a little bit, then they take it away. Again, you're still seeing this massive ceiling that's kind of turning into a floor. Kind of this reverse rug on SPY, kind of this reverse rug on Qs, so maybe you finally get 590. This is just peak wartime trading. But here, during war is like when the directional is most important. So you have this reverse rug, floor. So it's possible you can get a pump. Okay, well there's your pump. 587 still your floor on Qs. Maybe continue to get a. Okay, so there's kind of your pump. That day was not great. The SPX being wrong totally messed me up. I mean, like the dark pool, like the SPY dark pool was money. SPY and QQQ dark pool, like even. Wait, when did those transactions happen? In the morning? Okay, so I guess it was dark pool at the beginning too. Those top tick to move. So that day was kind of confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, next day. Yeah, this is gonna fuck me up if they don't got the nodes right. Okay, so this says 6581. This says 6585. Okay, so I can deal with that. So gap down, probably on war news coming in this support on this dark pool. Weird QQQ node lower, a little bit of a Pika cloud on Qs. Little coming in like a little bit of a floor here on SPY. SPX just all over the place. Well, SPX, you do have this magnet higher. You have this. You even have these two longs up here. I don't know what they're doing. But I would expect a small little bounce up the dark pool with a possible retouch of this 587. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but okay, touch the lower node on. Okay, so this is interesting. This is like really weird. But you do touch the bottom dark pool on SPY. You're starting to slip in a floor on Qs with 587 pulling higher. See, like if you get any pump at all. Eh. Okay, so you touch this node on Qs. Didn't really get any pump off that dark pool. In price discovery below these SPY dark pools is 654 starting to light up, so there's really no trade here. Okay. What can be made a case for is this 583 area, possibly with this 654. SPX would have to go much lower. But the SPY node, I don't know, kind of figuring it out. This might just be a dump. Like this is the new ceiling and we see 579, even 576. So it looks like right now, so it's 587. They might roll the ceiling down to like 584. Okay, so boom, 584 looks insanely strong on Atlas. So we might see this like 576-ish. I think we get at least a small little push down as long as they don't bring the Qs back above 584 and this isn't low of day. Okay. So again, like they still have this magnets higher. Like Q's looks ruggy, but like SPY just has this massive upward pressure and so does SPX. Like still. Okay, so they do kind of slip in this floor at 584. So like usually this is unoptimal to trade, but if this floor holds, this could be a massive pumper. But still, like this is just kind of confusing to trade. Just because like look at the SPY map, man. Okay. Maybe the 584 ceiling theory was true. We'll see. I just need to let this play out for a minute. This is just such a confusing map. Okay, well there's your ceiling roll down theory live. Watch the 6550 for a bounce. New ceiling on SPX 5550, 6550. Boom, 576 is king on Qs. Starting to look. Price action 654 can nuke. Just kidding. Not really, just kidding. Not really. So basically, like, after this ceiling roll down on Qs, which I would have caught, I would have shorted that to 0. But come kind of below this floor here on SPY isn't much to catch. I did cross out nice little bounce up to 6550. 20 points if you held through drawdown. We're starting to put in this floor though at 6550. So basically, like, I don't know if this happens, but like 6550 plus 581 could be generational. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, do it to him, do it to him, do it to him. Alright, I'm spamming longs on Qs coming in as 581. Scale in, scale in, scale in, scale in. Full sized. Touch 6550. Holy Qs longs fried. So, I mean, that long did not work at all. Hold on. I mean, there is kind of a low, like a air pocket below 581. Like, I feel like it's reasonable to expect at least a small bounce up to 6550. But the 6550 just does not hold at all. So here, this is where your ceiling roll down becomes more prevalent, and this 576 is smacking the tape again. Six, 6550 ceiling. Gonna be hard to break that. Or not. Like, I'm confused. So you have this Pika stack on Qs, which is relatively suppressive on price. Little bit of this pull SPY upward, which is causing these large wicks. But you also have this pull downward on Qs, which is also leading to these large wicks both ways. So this is just like FAFO at your own risk kind of day. But you are like, holy, it didn't pause. Like basically 6550 is a massive inflection point, and like it's kind of holding price up. Like it not do anything to hold it up over here where I thought it was going to. So I guess that was just like an overshoot. Crazy work. But looks like this 582 is getting stronger on Qs. It's possible you could have played a rejection here. Roll down the ceiling to 582. 6550 is going to add selling pressure. Maybe get a nice little dunker to like 579. We'll see. 6550 is still holding price up pretty nicely. I mean, there's the SPY upward pull is like pulling so hard on price. And then there's the news candle. Holy. It's like basically, I mean, if you shorted 582 there, you get 1 point, and then you're rinsed. I mean, you're kind of touching a SPY king node, but I mean, not SPY, SPX king node. I mean, you test these dark pools. I don't even know if I would have shorted that, to be honest. It just looks like price action looks so supportive. Boom, they pop in this 586. So let's see what happens. Maybe you get like a double top at 586 and they fall it back down. Again, that was kind of a double top on SPY though. I'll definitely short to 6600. Another news candle. So they flip in this 590 on Qs. So now all three king nodes are higher. So we might just see a face ripper to end all face rippers. Massive reverse rug on Qs here at 584. Still like just 590, 591 negative node up above price. 584 reverse rug is revised, so we're just gonna chop null's positive gamma. And there's the tape bomb. So interesting. Ceiling. So as I was talking about shorting the 6600, if you have balls of steel, would have gotten paid. If it continues lower, let's see. Eh, yeah, so that 6600 short was meant. Like still, like, it's so hard to play with this insane wartime volatility. Again, that 580, the 585 is kind of a nice ceiling node on Qs. Excuse me. That 6600 short was basically the best play. I forgot how selective you would had to be when you were playing these maps. 6600 short, runners are minting. I mean, there you go. There's your 6600 short. Save the city. Looks like 652. Starting to slip in a floor there on SPY. 6560 floor. Maybe you go back up to like 584 on Qs. We'll see. Uh, I mean, that's a little bit more than 584, but you get the point. Bro, I miss this volatility. Well, I mean, boom. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. If you're in those longs, you flip from those shorts to those longs at the bottom. Bang, I guess. Still have this note at 6610. I mean, boom. Runners went absolutely ballistic. All right, we'll do one more day. Holy gap up. Dear basketball. All right. I mean, you're. I'm gonna have to watch price for 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just. Okay, I will make one observation though. VIX is probably 0 right now, so I'd try a lotto Q's short off this 610 ceiling. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, and then they slip in this floor, so. Also have this massive negative note on SPY. Reverse rug to end all reverse rugs. Got this floor on SPX too, so you definitely trim those 710s. But you could definitely get long off this 675 reverse rug and just ride it up a couple of points. Holy no jump. So just pay attention to all this, like this negative gamma on 605, negative on 675, 67, 6775. It's like you can see massive reverse rug. No, it's not even. I guess it's kind of a reverse rug in wartime. But you have this reverse rug on SPY, this like spaced out, not really reverse rug on Qs, but you have this squeeze fuel up to 610. So maybe it was a nice little casual 5 point pop on Qs. Maybe news candle. And you see, holy, see these negative nodes on upside spawn on SPX out of nowhere. So here you buy off the floor on SPY, you buy off the floor on SQs, targeting these nodes like 35 points higher on SPX, 45 points higher my fault. A little bit of drawdown. Dear basketball. I mean, you're coming in 603 floor on Qs, like if this doesn't hold. Imagine those upper nodes end up hitting after that crazy overshoot. 605, still kind of a ceiling on Qs. So I mean, 674, like these nodes are just insane, but it's impossible to ignore these upper SPX nodes, in my opinion. They're playing hacky sack with 674 and 675. Come on, where's the news candle upward, bro? We know it's coming. Oop. They're trying to get in this above the 674 on SPY. Slip in the 673 for the culture. Alright, let's see his upper SPX nodes. 605, massive growth on Qs. Massive growth 674 on SPY. Slide in this 609 on Qs and it's just gonna pump to the moon, isn't it? Yeah, don't lie to me, don't lie to me, don't lie to me, don't lie to me. Come on, where's the tape bomb? Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. See, like, they are not slick with these upper nodes on SPX. Oh, there was a little bit of a drawdown. It's whatever. 67.75, kind of testing the new floor. Playing, kind of acting as a ceiling. Alright, watch this 674 SPY floor. Even if there's a tape bomb, this should hold. But boom. Again, pumping these upper nodes on SPX. Got the buyout goes on right now. Coming up these upper Qs nodes. There's your pumper. SPY dark pool. Trims 100% though, you gotta trim. Again, here are these upper SPX nodes. So here's the beauty about Heatseeker. These nodes spawned in 6750s-ish. Tape bomb 15 point lower, but I mean, we're now almost 30 points higher on SPX. Again, with this 6800 lit up, that'd be what, 45 points? Still, I mean, the 609's been lit up since what, 605? And 605 is a massive floor, so like you knew this was gonna squeeze before it's closed. It's got the 677 lit up, like you're starting to take your trims here. Today. Not much to notice here. So boom, I mean, you took your trims like this 677 as it started to get stronger, like I said. Kind of reverse up to 67.75, head higher. Then there's the tape bomb. Holy. 677, still your ceiling on SPY, so. Ceiling, mega Pika ceiling with a massive rug down to 605. Pro cyclical on SPX. Absolute nuke off the 670. What is that? 677 node. Visit the lower node on Qs. Might get a pump back up, but I mean, holy. Might just pin at 67.75. Kind of like supportive 674, 603, kind of supportive. You kind of have this massive reverse rug on Qs, and you have a lot of like cyclical or pro cyclical fuel on SPX, so maybe you get a nice little pump, but we'll see. To 603 if you get a pump. That's not really a pump, bro. Okay, well, there's your 603 pump. .603 acts as a floor again. SPX squeezing a little bit. 67.75 acts as a ceiling again. 603 squeeze back to 605. 606. There you go. All right. I mean, it's definitely harder to read, but some of these moves are really clean. Like that 603 was really clean. 6600 short was really clean. It's just interesting to go back and look at how price behaves during volatile times. So maybe like during whipsaw, when price is like when VIX is below 20, maybe it's a little bit easier to read the whipsaw. I hope you guys enjoy your 4th of July weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.